Right.
You know, we talked a lot about mom, Joy Hill. My mom's a pusher. So she is a pusher.
Rich room veteran.
Yeah,
Okay.
rich room veteran. And she wants her kids to thrive and succeed. And so when she has an idea, she presents it to us.
Right.
And obviously, you know, she presented the idea of becoming a real estate agent. And of course, I told her no multiple times.
Did you?
I did. Because but you have to think that you may want to take on what your mom wants you to do, but then also you have to know, try to find your way on your own first.
Right.
You got to try your way first
Right.
before you be like, okay, mom, I'm going to just jump into real estate.
Yeah.
So I did try my way first. You know, I got my first big girl job. I was
Okay.
inside sales, and then I hated being inside sales.
Did you?
I was there 2.5 years working for a company, and I got tired of the repetitiveness of the same thing every day.
Yeah.
I knew what I was doing. As soon as I walked in the doors, I sit in my cubicle, you know, cold calling. I was getting cussed out, you know, dial time, talk time. What's your KPI? And I was like, I'm sick of this. Like, you know, and I was not happy going to work. So
Yeah.
year 2, I just wasn't happy going into work. I was sick of it. And then finally I was like, all right, mom, like, let me try the real estate route. And so me and the company, we parted ways because me and my manager was like, Kaylin, I know you're not happy. And I said, I'm not happy either. So mutually parted ways. And then I started studying for my real estate license and been in real estate ever since. And I've honestly enjoyed it.
That's strong. That's strong. So the issue that I personally have is with my children, different from your mom, is they don't want to do what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't want to do what I do. So I commend your mom and your dad for painting that picture and bringing all of you guys into the business.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still waiting.
You still waiting to be brought in?
So my son, I got my son in. He's clicking. He's doing his thing. My youngest is now in the business with us.
Yeah.
Now I got to get my oldest daughter.
But it takes time because, like I said, they got to find their way first
before
they're like, all right, Dad, I'm going to come into the business. Because sometimes, as much as we hate to say our parents are right, but it's like, you know, my mom's like, I mean, I told you so. And it's like, you know, you follow the route and like, all right. Sometimes my mom likes to say she's putting the blueprint out for it to leave a legacy.
Right.
And so we're hopping on board after we try our way first and see it's not working. And we're like, all right, well, let me try it this way to see if it's better.
Right.
And that's what we all end up doing.